Okay, it is Monday, December 12th, 2022. The iOS 16.2 release code has been released. I will show it here as I've already updated. 16.2 up to date. We go to the About, and there we are. There's the numbers. Anyway, we can go to Twitter. And that loads just fine. We can go to Facebook. That loads just fine. We can go to the Weather Channel. Takes a few seconds, but that loads just fine. No issues with most any of the apps. We'll go to Spotify, open it up. It loads just fine. No biggie. I can pick any song and play it, and it'll be just fine. Yeah, most any of the apps will work just fine. There's eBay. Let's go to eBay, check it out. It loads just fine. But an ongoing problem with Apple software is I cannot access the App Store. I get the spinning logo that says loading, and nothing ever happens. I can go to the iTunes store. I get the icons at the bottom, but nothing will ever happen. I can click the icons. I can change them, but nothing ever happens. Now I can go in here and I can look stuff up. Nope, that doesn't even work either. So they're just locked. I can't do anything. There's downloads, but purchased, it just sits there and does nothing. Genius does nothing. Tones does nothing. I can't get in anywhere, but yet I'm still getting notifications from external apps working just fine. So it shows my Wi-Fi is working okay. So the App Store doesn't work. The iTunes Store doesn't work. Now if I want to go to Apple Music, that also doesn't load. I get nothing. My own music works just fine. But to go to any internet connected Apple stuff for Apple Music, it won't work. Go to search, type in an artist, go to Apple Music. Let's type in Luke Combs. Spelled correctly, hit enter, and it will do nothing in Apple Music. See, it's set for Apple Music. So that doesn't work. If I go to iBooks, I like to do a lot of stuff in iBooks. I save a lot of files, PDFs and so forth in iBooks. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. So right here, it's locked in on the last document that I visited, and I can't do anything. Oh, there it went. It opened finally. But will it show me all of my documents here? Under Reading Now. Nope, it sure doesn't. Nothing works. It did have my last document until I closed it. Now I probably can't get back to it. Library. It won't show me my library. If I click over, I can't even click over to it. It won't let me. Like I literally can't do anything in iBooks. Look, there's another notification from an external app. Working just fine. But none of my Apple stuff is working worth a crap. And this has been going on since the first beta of iOS 16 was released. And here we are with the final version of iOS 16.2 about to be released to the public, and this still hasn't been fixed. Somebody please tell me why. Everybody else's apps are working just fine, but Apple's is sporadically working. Does it do this all the time? No, it doesn't. Often I can get into those just fine without any issues. But there are days, even when I reset the phone, that nothing happens. Now, I have always been able to go into my iCloud and log out, and that, when I log back in, solves the problem. However, now when I try to log out of iCloud, it says it's going to erase a bunch of stuff from my phone that I'll have to manually re-put back in, and I don't want to do that. So that's something fairly new, and I'm not going to do it. So how do I fix this issue, Apple? I can't do anything right now as far as Apple apps. The App Store, the iTunes Store, Apple Music, iBooks, they're not working. And this has been going on for months, and nobody's fixed it. Yes, I've reported it in the feedback app many times. Please tell me what to do.